Mu mwaka gwa 2006 gavumenti ya kuno yalangira nga bwe yali ezudde ebirombe by'amafuta agataali malongoofu nga gali mu buwumbi 6.5.
The drilling rig that was brought is a very strong one. It has the capacity to drill 8 kilometers. It is so far performing very well in the wells that it has done so far. Some are deviated, and so it's been a very good experience so far.
Okuva olw'enteekateeka ez'okusima omulimu ogutambuza amafuta gano okugajja ebunyolo okugolekesa eggwanga lya Tanzania emanyiddwa nga East African Crude Oil Pipeline zaatandika nga ssenkulu w'ekitongole ekivunaanyizibwa ku by'amafuta mu ggwanga kye Petroleum Authority of Uganda bw'annyonnyola.
It's very nice to see that the joint venture is performing very well. The company has commenced preparing the central processing facility, and we saw construction of that going on. The relationship with the community is beautiful. All the people who are being replaced by the infrastructure have been compensated, and it's now 100%. And so the project is really progressing, and we expect it to deliver oil as originally planned.
Ernest Lubondo n'atutegeeza ng'omulimu gw'okuddaabiriza ekisaawe ky'ennyonyi eky'Ekabaale International Airport awasuubirwa okuyita ebyuma eby'okuyambako mu kusima amafuta mu kitundu ky'Ekabaale Oil Refinery wetwogera nga kutuuse ku bitundu 9 ku buli 100.
The runway is now completely done. The aprons are completely done. The shape of the airport has really come out now, and it looks very, very beautiful.
Chinese National Offshore Oil Corporation (SINOC) kye kitongole ekyakwasibwa eddimu ery'okusima amafuta agaazuulibwa mu bitundu bino.
Of generators running there because this facility is off the grid, but you don't hear any generators running, and yet we have heavy machines. We have pumps, heavy duty pumps. They are doing their work, but we don't hear them. And as well as even on the reef floor, only that some of these structures are so tall that you can't cover them up. And it's not sustainable to do so either.
Ng'asinziira mu lukuŋŋaana lwa bannamawulire Bukenya okuva mu kitongole kya SINOC akakasizza ng'enteekateeka ku mafuta gonna we zitambula obulungi. Era mukakafu nti we gunaatuukira omwaka gwa 2025 ekigendeerwa kyakutuukibwako.
Had training hours both professionally and technically 16,716 hours. We had 67 mentees. We have a program where someone like a head can train a junior, but in different aspects. It could be finances, it doesn't have to be really, but we want to encourage people. How do you develop your career? It could be people relations, communications, because these skills, you're not supposed to only have the technical skills, but there are other skills that you need that will help you grow in your career.
Mu disitulikiti y'e Kikuube enzizi ezisoba mu 400 ze zaazuulibwa nga wano waliwo eziri mu 10 olw'ebisolo lya Action Falls wabula zino zirondoolebwa Abatiringa Project. Engineer Loimos Kimanzi annyonnyola butya enteekateeka y'okuyikula amafuta mu nzizi zino weetuuse wamu n'okulaba nga bakwata ebitaataaganya butonde bw'ensi ko n'okutaataaganya eddembe ly'ebisolo eby'omu nsiko.
This is Gunya 1 part. On Gunya 1 part we have 14 wells to drill, 7 water injection wells, and 7 will be oil producing wells. Currently we are left on this part. We are left with this well and one more well, and then we'll be moving on to another well part. So the whole rig will be dismantled and taken to another well part.
Total Engines EP Uganda nayo kampuni nsale mu kufeffetta ebifo omuli amafuta kono okugasima akaseera we kanaabanga katuuse.
The materials, yes, are imported, but some of the materials are made here. Now, for example, steel, this is something that can be welded here. There are companies, we have what they call JVs or joint venture partnerships. You find an international company is working together with a local Ugandan company. And that's how the oil and gas industry has been set up. I'll give an example of a company called Camod Beta Joint Venture. That's the full name. It's a combination of a Kenyan company and a Ugandan company. And they're doing work here in the industrial area. So the idea was to empower Ugandan companies. Some maybe didn't have the capacity or the ability. So they worked with these foreign companies and they worked together as a JV. Yes, exactly, as a JV. And they are producing together. The idea is to empower these companies. At some point, they should be able to do this work on their own. These prefabs, these are called prefabs or prefabrications, these structures here. Initially, when they were starting, most of this work was done by a Kenyan team, a Kenyan company. The instruction was given that Ugandans had to be trained fully, and for the last 2 years this is being done now by Ugandans.
Abalwalirizi b'obutonde bazze nga bavumirira enkola ez'okuyiikula amafuta ze bagamba nti ziribaga obutonde bw'ensi wabula Peter Muliisa okuva mu kitongole kya Uganda National Oil Company UNOC abaanukudde era n'alaga ebyenkizo ebisuubirwa okukolebwa mu nteekateeka eno.
So how do we ensure that we are not contaminating any place in this community, and that at the end of this drilling campaign, maybe 30 years from now, people will be able to still inhabit this place? Yes, we will be able to cover all this up, have the environment grow as it was.
Waliwo n'abatali basanyufu n'enteekateeka eno naddala bwe kituuka ku mbeera y'abantu aba bulijjo abalumiriza nti ezze baleka mabega. George Niyonzima yakusakidde bino.